You know, it's really weird. The first people have been making these like Kingdom Hearts characters over other characters, where the first one I saw was Alice in Wonderland Alice, which they even gave her like a different like costume so that she could look like a character that would actually be a fighter in Kingdom Hearts, as if the character was in that game and playable and all that crap, which is pretty weird to me. Like, I would not picture Alice to be a fighter at all, but yeah, whatever. And she even had I think she even had a keyblade, but I'm not really entirely sure. And then I saw one of Snow White, and I was like, really? Okay, what?
Really? Wow.
And I think Alice and Snow White were over Peach or Zelda or something. I don't remember. But then I saw Chicken Little. I'm like, oh yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah. Now we just need to get Puss in Boots.
Well, yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of Aladdin, but yeah, someone should do that next. Just put Aladdin over some character with a sword. Aladdin doesn't need a keyblade or anything. He's got a freaking sword. But I should do a model import where I put I'm not sure. I think someone might have done that. Oh! There's something I'm forgetting about here. If you're noticing, you're like, what? Why is he pulling out a snake whip? Why is he pulling out a snake and it's flipping around and it's really weird looking? Okay, so the reason that you see a snake coming out of Chicken Little and that does not come with Chicken Little. Okay, the moveset is not changed at all for Chicken Little, so don't worry about that. The reason that he's got a whip coming out with a snake, and the reason that he gets dizzy when you spin around and you can actually move when you spin around on the ground, is because I'm just showing off this really old moveset my friend made a long time ago, back when Brawl hacking was young, and basically he played Spirit Tracks, I think. No, Phantom Hourglass. And
nice.
Apparently in that game I have not played it because I own the DS, but Phantom Hourglass apparently has a whip snake, and he wanted to put that in there, so he took Lucas's snake and just colored it a little differently, and he said he had to do a bunch of hex editing to get the snake to actually work well, and it turned out really well. I really like the snake. I actually prefer the boomerang over the snake, but it's pretty cool alternate moveset type, different, or not alternate moveset, alternate move. And then what I thought was cool was that when you spin around on the ground, if you with the up B, if you move while doing it, you get dizzy and you have to you sit there, and that's similar to how in Four Swords, when you charged up your sword all the way, you would spin around really fast, go wah, and then you get dizzy and you have to sit there for a while, and that wasn't a good idea to do. So he wanted to put that in there too, to have a sort of a Four Swords thing also.
I never understood why Mario had that stupid water pack from Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, seriously, I liked his spinning around tornado thing, but the only way you can do that.
Would have been cool if they had actually used it as an up B with the jetpack thing.
Yeah.
But it's just push and you didn't go anywhere.
I mean, okay, you can.
It's so epic, and it's charge it, and spray, push, and nothing happens.
It doesn't hurt them. It's just good for spraying them away.
Yeah.
It's oh man.
They could have done so much with Mario in this game, and they're like, nope, we're gonna screw it up.
I mean, I much preferred the tornado attack they did before, but the only way you can do that now is if you do the down air attack, and that's not it doesn't last as long as before, and so I would just what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna download Mario's hack where he has the moveset from Smash Bros. 64.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna download the Link Smash Bros. 64 moveset, because I don't like Link's boomerang. Like,
Oh, really?
well, yeah, because it doesn't seem to have it doesn't seem to function as well as the boomerang did before to me.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. The N64 one, it was just like you hit him and it was like pow, and they just like went flying up. And then with this one, it's just like, and it's like ah.
It doesn't have as much hit damage and like it's kind of hard. Sometimes if you don't like, if you're too far away, then it'll just blow them over.
Yeah.
It just uses a tornado effect, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have to have a tornado like boomerang? I mean, I know, you know, Twilight Princess, all that stuff, and I haven't actually played up to the point where you get the boomerang, so I have no idea why the boomerang has a tornado. So I'm guessing that's how it is in Twilight Princess.
And Twilight Princess, yeah, I've got, well, I have the game, and I played up, and I'm in the water temple, and then I stopped playing because I could never figure it out. But yeah, it's called the Gale Boomerang.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And you use it to like turn fans or whatever.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But still, even in this game, like, I mean, I see what they were trying to do with the Twilight Princess look on Link, but the boomerang, like, even with the hurricane effect, doesn't really, like, it doesn't make it do any more damage.
Yeah, it doesn't really help you much.
Yeah. It's not like we're having to put out fires or blow fans in this game.
Well, so the water temple is really hard, just like in Ocarina of Time.
Well, I don't know. My brother seems to have gotten through it pretty easily, but I don't know. I played on it for like a couple hours, and I've just never been a fan of water temples in general.
I just remember like people saying like, I remember like, you know, I know the water temple in Ocarina of Time is like the temple that everyone talks about being the hardest temple.
Yes.
And I agree with that. That was the one where I got stuck on the most. But
like, if you weren't watching a Let's Play or a walkthrough of it, then you're just screwed.
Yeah. And I was gonna say that, like, I remember hearing one time people talking about it in this one video. I forget what it was, but I remember hearing that like it's always the water temple in all the games it's bad. I'm like, really? I wouldn't know because I don't play that many Zelda games. But
yeah. And for anybody that's watching right now, if you are actually playing Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and you're stuck on the water temple, I'm just gonna say, watch Nintendo Capri Sun's playthrough of it. He has the best details in playing through the water temple. He's got like a really great system that he uses to help you get through it, and the way he just talks about it is so detailed. So just throwing that out there. If anybody's going through that and having a hard time, watch his playthrough of that.
yeah,
it helps.
I haven't seen the playthrough, but I'd take your word for it. Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks. I mean, especially whenever I was playing through it by myself the first time on the 64. Oh my gosh! Before I even knew about YouTube, man, worst.
I just used GameFAQs, and my friend gave me this like strategy guide he had, and that also helped me. But this was so weird though. Even with the strategy guide in my hand, I was just like, I saw the map and that I was in, and then I'm like, okay, I need to get up to that little Z looking thing in the map. I'm like, how do I get there? How do I get there? And I had to call one of my friends out who knew a lot about Zelda. I was like, and he had to tell me how to get there. I'm like, oh man, finally, I get the last key I need, and I can open this freaking door.
Yeah. My fiance actually she got mad at me for watching his Nintendo Capri Sun's Let's Play or his walkthrough of that while I was playing, just because she's like, "You're such a cheater," and I was like, "No, I'm not. I can't beat this without it." And she's like, "Well, how did anybody else get through it before that, huh?" She's like, "Quit cheating." I was like, "I'm not cheating." Apparently, it was a big deal.
Dude, that reminds me of what my friends said to me when I told them I used walkthroughs for Zelda. They're just like, no, don't do that. You're supposed to figure it out by yourself. And I'm like, I suck at puzzles, okay? I'm not that good at Zelda games.
Yeah.
Cut me some slack here. I don't care what anyone says. If you can't figure it out, then you need to go look it up.
Yeah, for
I'm not gonna
real.
just wander around and do a bunch of random crap without knowing what I'm doing for like 2 hours or 3 hours.
And Navi doesn't help it, or Navi. She doesn't help at all.
Hey, listen! Listen to my nonsense! Hey!
You're like in the water temple. She's like, "Hey, we should probably go to the water temple." You're not helping.
Hey, you want to take the Saria? No!
Yeah.
I just remember that being the thing that, like, if you talk to Nappy, she'd always ask that question. I'm like, I don't really care to talk to Saria.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all the Brawl hacks I had to show this time. This episode. So hope you guys all enjoyed this new, fresh, like episode where we change it up a little bit and
We talk about nonsense and just.
I have I didn't expect this to go off topic, but I think it really is really great because I mean, you don't see that very often when, like, you know, like with professional videos, they always have to like make sure and stay on topic the whole time. But like going off on a tangent isn't bad as long as you know get the video main video done. If you ask me, I think like what we were talking about just now. I thought that I think that works pretty well, even though the video has nothing to do with that. I mean, it's still gaming related, it's still Nintendo related, so,
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter. So it's like, if you like, oh, you're good enough topic, who cares?
Yeah. Hey, I helped you guys out. Go watch the review.
Anyway, so that's it for now. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.